evening, everybody. Yep. Right. Hell, what was that? Anyways, weird. So how's it going? It's been a while. Figured I'd do some Mario 3 while we wait. Supposed to be doing a podcast tonight, but I don't know if people are even going to show up, so hey! We'll do this. Guess we'll start with the bean, Mr. Sexual. How's it going?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Retrosexual is a hell of a gamer.
Why does this keep popping up? Whatever. Okay. Section here. These beans are almost done anyway, so we'll just do a quick pick. Oh shit, my camera's not even working. Ah! Oh shit. How to grab food and fiddle with your printer, but you're here. Thank you for being here. There's a broken wire or something in the camera, so I don't know exactly where. There's the camera. I gotta shift it over so. See how it is? Alright. So, not much beans here to. Ooh, error. Booger. Booger. Definitely booger. 23 months, almost 2 years. Shit. Ooh. So what you been up to, Mr. Sexual? Haven't seen you around in a while. Oh, hey, Meows. You know what? Let's say fuck. Been around just not in here. Well, nobody's been in here. If you've been in here, you've been here more than me. You ready for that move? Are you free to hop in voice chat? Well, Meows, get your ass in voice chat too. I'll be playing this for a while anyway, so... Hey, hey! Yo, sorry. Oh, I get it. My 40-hour schedule is what's been killing the streams, so... And I've been sick, too. I'm feeling a little bit better right now, so that's... Yeah. One thing I hate about... I mean, I don't mind work. But one thing I do hate about it is all the fucking standing. After, like, hours of standing, my fucking ankle and foot kill me. I don't know how Matt feels like. Bazinga! I just noticed. Stupid camera. Urgh. Wrapping up presents for your son as one of the last big... Ooh.
Hello there.
Hello. Who we got in here? Oh, it's Gal.
Yes.
How you doing, Gal?
I'm doing fine. Tired, but alright.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Just playing some Mario 3 while waiting for anybody to show up. Actually, damn it.
Oh well, I guess I'm keeping you company.
Yep. We did say last week that we were doing this on Wednesday, right?
I mean, when I was coming home, I thought, wasn't something going on today?
Yep. I mean, we've been out in Frank's stream.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Frank said something that he was coming. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Who confirmed that they were showing?
Lifted, Bud, Frank, Coach, Throg, but Throg's roasting chicken, so I knew he was gonna be late.
Yep.
If at all, so.
Because I see Frank and Lifted
Playing Call of Duty.
in the personal space, so I'm sure that means they're playing Call of Duty. Some COD.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm not sure how long that's gonna take because they usually play that for like a while.
Yep.
I don't know.
We got
they show up.
we got Meows and Retro, and well, Strife is lurking now.
Mm-hmm.
So say hello to Meows. She say hi to you.
Hello to Meows.
They don't-
I'm not in
know.
Twitch yet, so I can't see.
I know. That's why I'm relaying the message. I'm relaying.
Hello, Meow. It's a pleasure to hear from you. Sorry, I'm kind of blind right now. I can't. I'll
Glasses.
I'm going to rectify that. I'm going to rectify that. Damn it! Hold on.
He's gonna wreck something. Where the fuck's Nick at?
Let's see. But Mario 3 is always a fun time.
Oh yeah.
I've been playing X Collection when I'm not deving.
Ooh. Which
I
one?
got through
PS2?
for PS2. Yep. And I've beaten the first 5, and now I'm on X6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know how I feel about that one.
We know it's your favorite. But so why are you going through all the X collection? May I ask?
I don't know. I just felt like kind of playing the X series. I don't know why. I was kind of getting like a vibe, like, you know what? Why don't I play this for a little while? I mean, now that you have beaten Game Awards and stuff like that, you know, there's just more impetus to just playing games and not worrying so much about getting everything. Even though I have been getting some damages Chivos, I did get actually, because actually in X5 you actually have to face Mega Man X in a battle if you play as Zero, and that fight is.
All right, Coach.
Fight's kind of ridiculous. Hey, Coach. But I did it damages.
I can't remember the last time I actually played 5. It's been a long time for me.
And there's a good reason why. Because, I mean, I wouldn't say that 5 is terrible, but, like, it's one of those games that kind of doesn't leave a good impetus.
Yeah.
When you kind of finish it, it's kind of like, well, that was a thing.
I think it's the GNR names.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't mind the Guns N' Roses stuff. I mean, Duff McWhalen is frickin' funny as a name, but god damn it, his stage sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious, that stage you have to play 3 times if you want to get everything. You have to play through it, and then you have to come back with his weapon to get it. And I'm sorry, like, having to face that tank 3 times that you have to do, and it's slow, and it's almost like an auto-scroller. It's just...
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
They gave the definition to tanking it.
Yeah, no shit. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I understand you can backtrack in games, but like, I felt like that game just did it just for the sake of padding. Just for the sake of, you have to go back and do all this and everything. And then there's other things that they decided to do, like they decided to make it that you couldn't use, like, you know how in other X games, whenever you get a special upgrade for X, you can use it right away?
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, someone came up with a bright idea of, oh, you can't use anything of that armor until you get all 4 parts, and then you can use it. And it's just, I don't know, like, I always found that to be kind of annoying, like, you know, and it's kind of interesting because it's like, you know, they could have come up with something interesting for that, because it's the first game that introduced multiple armors for X. At least in a way that you could do it. Like most of the other games, you only get 1 armor that you can do. Except I guess in X4 you have the cheat code that you can get the ultimate armor, I suppose. So I guess technically you can get 2 armors, but normally you can only get 1. But in X5, it's actually officially that you can collect multiple armors for X. And I just am interested why they didn't go with the idea, and they didn't do it until like X8, which was the last one, so better late than never, I suppose, with the idea that you could mix and match parts at your heart's content. Like, that would have been like really cool, but of course they didn't do that. They decided to just make it more obnoxious. and be like, oh, you can't use the armor parts until you have all of them. Sucks to be you. Oh, you were hoping to be air dashing in this one? No, you have to kill yourself and then get the other parts and then you can do it. It's just like
more of a headache than what it's worth, right?
I mean, and like overall, I just think, I mean, the music is great, but then again, it's an X game. I mean, it's Mega Man. I mean, you'd expect the music to be pretty good. I mean, overall, I just find the game to be very lackluster. It's like the first time in the series, because up to that point, and I didn't really play the X games, like most of them. Like most of my life, I only knew the first one. And then when I got the X collection, I started, you know, playing the other games and getting into the X series. I mean,
hey,
up to
Mike.
X4, hello. Up to X4, it was pretty good. I mean, X3 was kind of all right, I suppose, but it wasn't bad. It was just, you know, compared to the other ones. But X2 was good.
X3 felt rushed.
Yeah, and I feel like the buttons and everything, like it was just very rushed and kind of less of what's the word I'm looking for? It was less polished as a result, I think, of them. But it wasn't like something I necessarily hate. I can play X3, but it's not. But I definitely can say like it's not like my top choice. I like, even though Frank really loves it, but it's definitely one of them that I sometimes revisit. But I would have other ones I'd rather play than that one. But X4 is really good. X2 is fun. X1, of course, is probably the best one. I mean, the first one probably is still far and away the best, even though X4, I think sometimes I go back and forth on whether the first X game or the fourth one is the best one, because I really love playing as Zero in X4. That's a lot of fun. But X5 is like the first time in the series that when I played it that I felt like, you know, there just seems like this one was just not really that great. And then, like, since then, like, you have X6, which, you know, I don't have to go too much into what I think about that game. And then there's X7, which, yeah, is pretty bad. And then X8,
Yeah.
I mean, X8 is, I mean, it's all right, but by that point, it kind of was like whatever. Oh yeah, true, Mike. X3 definitely has a difficulty spike. Like you, I remember the first time I played the game, and I died a few times, and I was like, wow, X3 is much harder. What the hell? What's with the damage output? You're like, the only time you do decent in that game is when you start getting the armor upgrades and the heart tanks, and then you can, like, kind of survive.
The only reason why I didn't... Well, one of the main reasons with X7 and 8, the only reason why... Not the only reason, but one of the reasons I didn't like it is the 3D look to it was not like a Mega Man game to me. Yes, I understand with Mega Man Legends when they did it, like why they did it like that. That was more of an RPG. But with like X7 and 8, it just felt more... I get what they were trying to do, but that whole 3D aspect just really took away from the Mega Man series, in my opinion.
Well, also because they were kind of constructing it still like how a 2D game is, but the problem is that in a 3D game, like when they're doing, oh, you have all these enemies ahead, like in a 2D game, you'd have to usually fight them because you're only playing on one plane of going through. But when you have 3D, you could just go by them. Like, you don't have to fight anything. You could just go through because of the dimension change. So it ends up being kind of like, well, this is a waste. Hey, Coach.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How's everybody doing?
Oh, we were doing fine. I was just talking about the X collection, commiserating about how I felt about the series, and of course how much I didn't really go into how much I hate X6 and X7. I just said I didn't like them. I'm trying to stay positive tonight. I don't want to go into like talking about things I loathe.
Right.
Hey Mike, how's it going, man?
Hey, Mike.
Give me 1 second. We'll go to just chatting. Well,
we have Mario 3 playing in the background. Always a fun time.
No, I muted the game. Since we actually got one of the guests in, I'm trying to figure.
I was like, keep on playing, man. We could keep shooting the shit. It don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
We'll just turn off the stream right here. We'll go to guest chat.
Of course.
And
for a second, I thought it said stream ending. I was like, wait. What?
Yeah, I threw it up. Window
Uh,
capture.
uh,
So add window capture. Discord hole. If you want to be a camera, be on camera. If not, it don't
I'm
matter.
always the anime camera.
Yeah.
So
And say I don't have camera set up for this, so we'll stick with
yeah.
this.
It's all chill, man. No
Yeah.
fanciness here. We're just chill.
So let me pull up Discord and actually move OBS down here. So see if we can actually capture it. Discord. On air chat. Okay, there we go. Shift. No, not shift. Is it alt? Crop. Crop.
Croppus. Solid croppus.
Oh, I'm cropping you right. Bunch of crop over here. What a bunch
my.
bunch of
Jeez.
crop. Yeah, we're gonna get the fucking puns tonight. Damn it! It's my stream.
Hey! I don't mind them. I'm always down for decent puns.
No arguments here.
We're doing it live, damn it. Yep. Yes. Hey, Retro.
Yo,
How are you,
Retro.
brother?
Fuck it, we'll do it live. So. Alright, we got Coach here. Coach. As
How you
always.
doing?
As always, your stream has been doing significantly well.
Yeah, after I lost the dead weight and just dropped the body, man, it's been really kicking up.
Yeah, thank you for stealing my views, you asshole.
Well, come back, man.
I can't, I work.
Yeah.
No.
I feel that.
We
But-
need some solid after dark then.
Yep.
Oh shit, but as I was just saying, by the time I get off, I'd be feeling like Matt, leg hurting and everything.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. When I first started working, I weighed myself at 302 pounds. I weighed myself just last week. I'm down to 279.
yo, nice, man.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, the energeticness definitely helps.
but enough of me. I will come back to streaming, just not full time because the middle shift just sucks.
Mhm.
But Coach, early morning streams, I've caught you quite a bit. You've been doing well. The Pokemon community that you added to your shit, we've all caught on fire.
Oh,
definitely,
definitely.
it's everywhere.
Yeah. And, since the podcast, I would say you've done exceptionally well for yourself. You lost a lot of weight. I mean, my whole body.
Oh, definitely.
Got that
Lost around.
got the Belmont figure going for you. Any new things that you want to talk about that you added to your stream since we last talked?
Besides losing the head, I mean the body, not too much. I mean, that was actually a real thing. Actually, hell, about a year ago when I was wearing that, back when I was still playing bongo games.
Oh, the bongo.
Yeah, it was a different time.
It works fine.
Yeah.
Hey, I enjoyed a lot Coach playing Wind Waker. That's one of my favorite Zelda games, so that was a very chill evening. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, we're gonna come back and finish that up. Probably a
Oh,
little more
please.
sober, but
Yeah. All good. It was just really chill. It's awesome to see people. It's fun to see that game has really garnered and really built in a lot of people's minds, because I remember when it first came out, and because it was an ocarina, it just got a lot of people were pretty derisive about it, and I would always be like, hey, you know what, I like the art style, I think it's cool, it's different about it, and I really liked how it had so much personality, really delved into it. I mean, Tinkle was still annoying, but I'm not gonna make an argument that everything about the game was great. Like some things were, not so great, but like overall, I feel like it was definitely a positive, and it's great to see that, more and more people are just like, yeah, Wind Waker is actually pretty damn good because it is.
Oh, absolutely. I remember the hate it got for years. Everybody was saying, "Oh, it's a kids' game," comparing
Yeah,
to, "Oh, you should be playing Halo. You're a little kid."
yeah. Why are you playing Wind
Cartoon game.
Waker? Yeah,
Nope.
because again, like so many people wanted like what Twilight Princess ended up being. Um, later on, Twilight Princess ended up being like that kind of that the next step that people were like really excited about and everything. And it's funny, like for me, I just really found Wind Waker to just have so much heart, and it was just a lot of fun. And honestly, because it had that kind of different art style, was something it really took off for me.
I just keep disappearing here, so don't mind me.
Peekaboo, peekaboo. um, so yeah, I mean, for me, I that's definitely one of my favorites of the series.
What was you just recently played a game. What was that?
Oh god, that could be a lot of things.
I know, like it was just like a week or two ago that you were just like absolutely hating. What was that? Shit.
Oh, fuck.
A game that he hates. I thought we were talking about great things.
Hmm.
We want to talk about
Let's see. Let me pull up the history. Tom and Jerry wasn't bad. I crushed through that. Power Blade was fun.
I think it
Power
was.
Blade 2
I
sucked.
think it was like right before Tom and Jerry.
That was Grandia, and then Goemon. I don't see anything between it.
Okay. How did you like Grandia?
Oh, it's fun. I definitely got to finish it, but I'm in a really I
I
just need to fucking grind.
Yeah, I know you were under
Very good
leveled.
RPG.
Sorry, Cal.
It's a no. I was just saying it was a really good RPG. I was agreeing.
Oh, I was watching him playing it, and he was just kept getting wiped out, and I was like, "Well, that's because you're really under leveled."
Yeah, I need to spend a good day just leveling in that game.
Mm.
It's actually really
That's
good.
the thing with a lot of it. No, but it's really good. But yeah, it's true. It just it's the typical RPG. You the big remedy typically is you just have to grind. The grind always shows up in an RPG at some point.
Oh
Unless
yeah,
you're
for
playing
sure.
unless you're playing like Chrono Trigger or something else. Like there's some games that like you can get through and you don't have to grind too much. But I tend to find that with a lot of RPGs that's rare that you have something like that, which I guess is why Chrono Trigger tends to get so much accolades because it's so unique in that way. Because most RPGs, there's always like a thing like you get somewhere, grind, beat the boss, then you grind again when you get to a new area. Like there's always like this kind of stepping stone every time with it. So.
Sorry, I kind of zoned out when I heard Chrono Trigger.
Saw the eyes start rolling.
It was just like, oh god, here we go, all going on. Hey, I only you have to give me some slack here. I only worked on a set for like several months.
Anyways, now I want to talk about Final Fantasy VI.
You want me to?
No,
Yeah.
but
Hey, whatever happened to that playthrough of yours?
the Velt crushed me.
Oh yeah, oh, you had to all the different. Well, because you have to like make like several visits in order to do it.
Mhm.
Unless you want to have all of them at the end, and I don't recommend that to anyone
Right.
who's wanting to do it.
And I mean, even then, like just trying to do RA in general at this point is not really worth doing, for me.
I mean, you could still go through games and everything.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want to play them.
Just leave it on. That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, just do it that way. And I mean, hey, you could still pop and get certain challenges along the way. I mean, You know,
Right.
I've never really been someone to shoot for badges, though. I just get what challenges I can, and it's not like I have to get them all in one fell swoop. I know Frank would think that's blasphemy, but you know, personally,
Right.
I just play them to have a good time, and you know, every now and then there's a challenge somewhere in there that I'm like, you know what, let me shoot for that challenge, and then you know, I get it. That's what I was doing with the X collection. You know, I get through the games playing them regularly, and then every so often it's like, hey, you know what? Let me shoot for a damage list here. I can go for this guy. I can do this sort of thing. That's how I've always been with games and everything. It's just a different, and honestly, it's pretty chill considering, you know, again, as with you, Solid, you know, work and everything. You know, I just don't have the time to really be shooting up. I probably go up some levels and then I go down every time in the ranks. It's just how
Right.
it goes
I
at
mean,
this point.
at this point, also, like, I just got a PS5 and a fucking 4K TV, so I'm gonna be wanting to play that. So,
Yeah, right. You want to
Oh
get
yeah.
something
I
out
don't
of it and
expect to see
everything.
anything retro for a bit.
mhm. I mean, I literally just platinum Miles this morning, so
Yo,
Oh shit,
congrats.
nice. Very kick ass.
I know I can do achievements, but
Oh,
alright with that bullshit, damageless while jacking off and touching your nose with your tongue. No.
Don't forget to spin around, man. You gotta get them bonuses.
yeah,
Yep.
you forgot the hopping on one leg.
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
But I mean, I always say like to anyone, like, you know, have your own fun with it. You know, don't do something because someone else is really good. You know, I mean, let me tell you, shout outs to Sarconius, to Throg, to you know, to Lifted, everybody who's able to do the things that they do. I have nothing but mad respect for all of them because they're really good and really patient to be able to put up with the kinds of things that, you know, they do every day and everything like that. But you know, just because they do it doesn't mean we all have to do it. You know, we all have our own fun and something, and you know, just because someone is doing something, that doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. Enjoy it the way you want, because at the end of the day, they're video games. You know, don't forget that they're games.
I would like the record. I want the record to show that I was in the top 400 at one point. So
That's pretty badass.
yeah,
You know, I'm probably never going to be that high.
Me either.
You know, I think 750 at this point. That's like typically where I am. That's probably not far where I'm probably going to end up being for the long haul until probably I step down from being a dev, which, you know,
that
I don't
or
know how long.
that
No, I
that
mean,
that or RA drops off again.
well, that could always happen. But honestly, I mean, I don't see myself really going for rank for quite a while because I mean, I have that. I have to dev. I have other things going on. Like, it's just difficult to really focus solely on that. But maybe when, you know, I stop making sets and, you know, which could probably be after GameCube comes out, because honestly, at that point, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll piss off some people with revisions. I don't know. Everybody always is accusing me of making a revision. Maybe I should just embrace the evil and
Embrace
just
the hate.
the Darth and just put on the Darth mask and just go out in a blaze of glory. And then, you know, when I leave, everyone will be like, "Yeah, thank God." And I'll be like, "Yeah, thank God. I'm happy too."
There you go.
You
Revision a
know,
week. Fuck them all.
right, right. So I mean, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, but I'm sure it's not. I'm not going to be a dev forever. You know, like at some
Right.
point you reach the point where you've worked on everything you want to work on, and hey, I'm going to get to work on Metroid Prime, which is going to be fun. And everything, and then after that, I don't know, because everyone's going to be making their own games. They're going to be making, you know, Thousand Year Door. They're going to be working on Wind Waker, which I'm looking forward to that set. And you know, they're going to have tons of different things, you know, going on. At that point, I'm just going to kind of be like, wow, what else is really something I want to work on, you know? Because we're going to get into like eventually, you know, after that, the PS3s and the Xbox 360s and stuff like that. Well, I like those consoles. I like developing or working on them. I just don't have the kind of nostalgia I have like for the other games beforehand. So like at that point, I kind of will probably hang it up at some point if I were to say. Future, looking into the future. So like at that point, assuming I want to continue, maybe at that point I'll kind of embrace going for rank at that point because I'll be more of just playing,
Right.
and then that'll be it.
I think that's like everybody's thought process. Like at some point, when will I just when is too old to be playing video games or trying to do this
Well,
stuff?
yeah, well, because eventually you just don't have the time as much. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when I started as being a dev, I had a different setup of things. and everything. Now that I have, the full-time job and I have the different stuff going on, it's just hard to have the stamina to really do it all. Like you get home, you feel like a vegetable because you've been using your brain like all day on like different things, and it's like, maybe vegetating is perfect. So I have to like pick and choose what I'm going to do each day. Am I going to dev more? Am I going to play more or something like that? And I just go back and forth with it, which is probably why sometimes it takes me forever to finish like a project I'm working on with a dev. When Frank's like, "Oh, when is that set going to come out? You've been working on it for like since the beginning of the year." He's like constantly harping on me about it, and it's just like, hey, it's just hard sometimes to just be consistently working on it every time because sometimes you get home and you're just beat.
Hell, even that's just the nature of a fucking co-op project. Fucking just
Yeah,
bouncing shit back and forth.
yeah, it's just hard to kind of stick at it sometimes. So, naturally, again, I picked Chrono Trigger up, I think, and Solly can say this. I think I picked that up around like the beginning of the year, and I didn't release it until September.
I think it was around March, yeah.
I mean, it took me like a little while and everything, and that's typically how it is for sets for me. Like, because I'll drag, it'll go stuff, but sometimes I think part of it is because I really work at it to really try to know what I'm gonna do with a set. I don't just want to like shoot out a set just for the sake of, hey, I want to publish things. Because I mean, honestly, there was someone who I'm working on, like, some people have that, and then like I don't know, the set kind of suffers, and you don't really enjoy it as much because there's just really not like a whole lot like to it, because again, the pressure was to just publish it, not to actually like do anything with it. But like when I create anything or I make any revision, I really sit there about it. I mean, heck, with Crusader Senti, I wasn't even thinking of doing a revision. I got those ideas because buddies of mine came to me and said, hey, you should probably like put more into it. And I was like really initially like, yeah, I really don't want to. And they were like, no, like you could put more stuff of this and everything. I was like, oh, you know what, maybe I can. And then Frank screamed at me, and then the rest is history. I mean, no, he literally did. Like when I published like the thing, he was like, "Why are you doing a revision call? You're the reason why RA is crap." And that's it.
Oh, I
And,
believe it.
Mhm.
well, hey, I embraced it at this point. I just say, yeah, it's me. I mean, at some
Yes.
point, you just accept it.
Gal votes yes.
Yes, that's the running joke too. But by the way, actual truth, a lot of times I hardly vote at all. That's the honest truth.
That's the problem. Gal doesn't vote. Gosh.
Because a lot of stuff people vote on, I don't know them. Yeah, you see, damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you vote something people don't like you, then if you're like not doing it, then they're like, you're letting down you're not holding up your end of the bargain. It's like, God,
No vote's the same as a yes vote.
I mean,
Exactly. Silence is golden. My ass.
I mean, but a lot of times, hey, usually when there's a lot of times where a vote comes up, and it's a game I have absolutely no idea with, so why would I vote on it?
Oh, I get you.
I have no knowledge about it, so I can't say yay or nay. Oh no, I'm just saying natural. I'm just saying, matter of factly. I know people are still going to joke and still going to pick, but it's just
Right.
like, I mean, a lot of times I just don't know the game, so why am I going to vote on something that I have absolutely no background about? If anything, you don't want that
Well,
kind of person to vote for.
Are you telling me that sound effect in Frank's stream is a lie then? How does Gal know? He just fucking knows. So Gal doesn't
if I know
know.
something pretty well, I know. Well, I am a human. I'm not a robot as much as some people might think I am.
Oh,
I'm not.
Nick was saying you were a machine last night. So
Doesn't he always?
back to Coach here.
Yes.
Mario RPG, the new release.
Ooh.
You
about it.
you played it, right?
Oh yes.
And what was your thoughts on it? Like,
Oh, I enjoyed it absolutely. I found it a nice, fun, easy RPG. Nothing too hard, just a good, fun, relaxing time.
and
I heard a lot of good stuff about that.
did you ever play the original?
Nope. Well, I got up to where you got Bowser, and that's it. Never made it past that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't do everything in the remake. I have the final super boss. I have 100 super jumps. But other than that, I think I got just about everything done.
I mean, it didn't take you long to beat it either. Like, what,
Oh no.
5
Had to be
I
streams?
mean, Mario RPG isn't that long of a game, though.
Right.
No, I think even with the extra post game content, it was still well under 20.
Yeah, that's pretty quick actually for an RPG.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that's because it harkens to like the basic idea with Square when they made the game was, we want to still be like in spirit a Mario game, but now we're taking it to like, the RPG level. But at its core, they wanted it to kind of still have that feel of like a Mario game. So they weren't going to let it like drag too long. Because I mean, when you know what you're doing, Mario games typically are pretty small.
Yeah. Definitely at the time, too.
Yeah, and of course, many people at the time, they were going to think of Mario in the guise of those kind of platformers. So they didn't want to like scare too many Mario fans away. So they wanted it to kind of have that sweet spot, and I think they did pretty well by it. It's a fun game.
Oh, I
I
absolutely
still,
agree.
oh no, like it's still a big time classic to me. I'm not really the biggest fan of all the mini games, but I mean, it's fine.
He likes the 100 jumps.
I have never done 100 super jumps ever. I've done I got the 30 through. I did. I think the most I've ever gotten was when I was much younger. I think I got like 50 something or maybe 60. I don't know. But I mean, technically, if I really pushed myself, I probably could have done it because, as far as I know, once you get past like 13 or 14 super jumps, all of them after that are pretty much the same in timing. So if you're able to do that consistently after that, like you can get 100. It's just I just could never focus beyond like eventually I would just tire myself out and it'd just be like I'd probably like my mind would wander or something. You just have to really stay focused to pull that off.
Yep.
And I still and I they have that thing of getting all the coins in the Midas River game, and I just was like,
Oh,
Huh.
yeah.
I just looked at RA and noticed that they have a thing where it says this set has 12 missable achievements.
oh,
Yeah, they have a new thing that actually identifies how many missable achievements are in a set, and now they're marked with an exclamation point.
oh, nice! I haven't
Yeah.
logged in in a few days.
Yeah, they changed like the whole thing of it. They have like little medals for like the progression achievements, and for the ones that are missable, they have an exclamation point icon on them instead of like the M that they used to have.
Yeah.
Right,
They
right.
they changed it to the exclamation point with it, and at the top they'll tell you how many missable
And you
achievements are in the set.
and you could actually click to show only the missables.
Yep, you can actually change the setup so now you're only seeing the ones that are missable.
That's actually pretty
That's
good.
nice.
A nice welcome change.
Yeah, they've been really getting good on quality of life changes. I have to say it's been very nice to see what they've been putting together. I mean, there's other things to come and everything, but I mean, it's good to see that they're bringing stuff back and the servers are working good. Really haven't had any hiccups like for a while.
Oh, on top of that, the tracker being back.
Yeah.
That's just sweet.
Yeah, that was huge.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's and now they return also that you could see the achievements on people's profiles because they had it go away for a time and everything. They brought that back, so I get that just shows that they're listening to people because everyone kind of looked at that and was like, yeah, I mean, it's good to kind of look at them without having to log in.
yeah.
So they kind of went back on that, which is nice. I mean, I think it's great that the quality of life is being added in now and things are kind of being brought to a nice par with all of that now. I mean, I'm still waiting on when they're eventually going to do the thing where you can play core and subset stuff together. I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing, but they keep like hyping that every so often, and people keep saying, "Hey, when we eventually are able to do this," I'm like, "It'll be nice when it is."
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I mean, once that happens, I mean, that's gonna probably change like a whole lot. I mean, considering, I mean, people are worried because they're like, oh, what's that going to do for badges? But since I'm never one to really chase after all the badges for every game I do, it's just kind of like, well, it's just more I can do now.
Mm-hmm.
I can go for those bonus. I could go for those bonus achievements now in like Super Metroid and like never get them because I'm just not that good. It's like seriously, like some of those achievements are like kind of being able to do all these like tricks and shit like that, and it's like it's amazing to see people pull them off, but it's like I know it's like really challenging to do that, and I'm just like, but you know, I love Super Metroid so much, I'll give it a try.
Nah, you should, man. I had a lot of fun with it.
It's a great game. That was the first video game I ever truly beat when I was very young. I mean, it's so funny how that game really, that was, I mean, I always watched my uncle play like different games and stuff like that, but that was the one that really took off for me. And then here I am still, how many years later? I was like, what, like 7, 8 years old when I played that game for the first time. And now it's 30 years almost coming on, and I'm still very much enjoying them. So I'd say that's when it came to me like, hey, this is what I'm going to do, always playing video games.
Hey, video games makes the world go round.
For a lot of people, you know, you run
Hey.
more and more into people that they're like, they all know these games. It's like, damn.
Now, Coach, anything new going on with like that you want to implement in your stream that you're like what for next year? What would you like see different of your own stream?
Honestly, I want to push more into the audio quality and get my fucking mic fixed up. Because I still need to fix it. It just doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah, talk, dog, lifted. They can always help you.
I'm just thinking it's a lot of back end settings. I mean, I finally got the video end right. Finally got all that perfected out. I just gotta dabble in it, man. One of those things I'd rather sit down and learn so I never have to fucking worry about again. I know in the next time it fucks up.
Right.
Always the way to go.
I mean, I know Bud, he has an audio mixer, like a big ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those XLR, like, I forget what they're called, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, he actually had that, I think because, I don't know if he was like in a band or something, like, I can't remember the whole story, but yeah, he's had it and he just started using it for a stream and everything. He sounds great. Then the Rodecaster mic and all that crap. Expensive stuff.
Oh yeah.
I forget.
Yeah, that's definitely my next thing I want to work on. Is getting that all worked out. Still gotta do alerts, fucking all that nonsense, but I figure that's lesser of the things to do. It's fun shit.
I also noticed that you're very, very chill about people on your stream too.
Yeah.
Like me
I could give a shit.
Me on the other hand, I'm like quick ban, quick timeout. You're just like fuck ever, dude. Whatever.
Well, right, you ain't breaking TOS. Have a good fucking time. I don't give a shit.
I mean,
You ain't driving
most
people
of the time,
away.
yeah, I mean, most of the time you're lucky if you run into someone that's really nefarious or something. I mean, yeah, you deal with people that can be silly or whatever, but I mean, I don't know. They always seem
That's one of
fairly
the things
minor.
I kind of learned about over the years. You can't just let the crowd deal with the assholes. They'll push them out.
Yeah.
You get a decent
Damn
core
right.
crowd, and then they'll deal with the problem child.
Yeah, they'll usually lead them out.
Ban them all, let the admin sort them out. Yeah, sounds good.
No, it's true. I mean, heck, you always get those people that will like make a big post like for the pure reason that they want to like say. Every now and then you get that one person that'll make like a huge post in the chat simply because they want to like say something nefarious or whatever, and eventually you just get to the point like, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna time that person out, you know, remove that, like just by virtue of, you know, first of all, you're probably not going to get to read the entire damn thing,
Right.
and more than likely it's probably that it's saying something that, you know, should not be read at all about it. But it's like very rare that I mean, I used to get those like every so often when I was modding Max's channel or so forth. You get like that random person that would do that, but it was pretty rare in most cases. I think most people are pretty chill, even if they kind of go off it, as long as if you tell them, you know, you can kind of dial it back a little bit, you know, it's okay or whatever. And most of the time if you tell that to people, they're usually like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to, you know, do that. And then it's like, it's all fine. most cases. It's very rare you get that. I mean, it's very rare that I've ever had a time where I tell someone to hang it and they tell me to F off. I think that was one person in Frank's that like they were like going off and like going on like some tirade about something political or whatever. And Frank's usually pretty chill about it, so I was like letting the guy go on it. But eventually, like Frank wasn't acknowledging it, and everything was going on. And eventually, I just was like, okay, let it go, and everything. And the guy just told me to fuck off. And I was just like, okay, fine. You want to play that game? Okay,
Oh
timeout.
yeah, quick hammer
You
for
know?
that one. Fuck past timeout. Just eat the hammer.
Yeah, right.
I
It's like,
mean,
if you're being nice to someone and they're just a jerk, I mean, and it's like, well, then I guess you earned it.
I mean, Ryan does deserve it from time to time, but
Well, yeah, but that's a different thing entirely, though.
no, I mean, for me, it's the caps lock. It's the fucking caps lock, man. Like, I get on Dark about it, like, dude, stop with the fucking cap lock.
The screaming, the screaming through the keyboard. It's like, dude, it's a shift key. You don't have to do it. We're all here. We're all here. You don't have to scream.
Oh, I embrace that shit. That's how I say to hi to Banchas every morning. Caps lock on.
I mean,
I saw his comment this morning. And I was about to ban him, but Retro beat me to it.
Oh, what do you do this morning? I missed that one.
He was asking Throg to unban him in Lifted chat.
Oh, I missed that shit.
Oh, that always goes over well.
Yeah,
pleading to be unbanned.
I mean, he brought up me banning him in Frank's chat. It was like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
oh, dude, I was so close. I was so close to timing him out when he was doing that, and then he just stopped. But I was this close to being like, you don't talk about other people's streams like that in this channel, sir. And it's just like,
all I said to him is, don't bring it up or don't start it. That's all I said to him. Yeah.
But I was ready. But I was ready to be like, okay, I'm gonna have to time this guy out because it's just bad form to be complaining about someone's stream in someone else's chat. Like, it's just not. You just don't do things like that. But
I mean,
he let it go.
I mean, there was somebody that came in here that Bud had banned, and it was we've had that mess quite a bit. Bringing up bans in other people's chats, like, come on, man, just at least whisper them or something. Don't bring it up in other chats.
Yeah, it's just bad form.
Get the other streamer like, what the fuck's about to happen?
Right.
Ruin their stream over that
it's
shit.
Just awkward too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just awkward because the person is trying to run their stream, and then you have them basically complaining in your chat about someone else and putting you on the spot. It's just awkward.
We're finding new shit.
And so that's why I just always say, that's why I always think like a very good reason to time someone out is if they start doing something like that. Okay, let's focus on the streamer who's streaming right now. Don't. If you have something wrong with someone, you message them, or you just do what I do and just move on. There's a ton of other people to watch on Twitch. If you're doing something like that, move on with your life. Stop, harassing other people. It's just not worth it. At least to me, anyway.
Exactly. All right. Well,
then again, most of the time I just chill.
I will leave Coach and Gal for a little chat. I'll be right back. I got something to do real quick. So I'll let you guys carry on this conversation. I don't know if Dark will show up today or not. He said he was going
He's
to,
been
but
pretty busy of late, isn't he?
Yeah. So.
Well, we shall see.
Just try.
People.
Why the heck? My caption apparently thought I said Uber about something. Didn't say anything about Uber.
Oh no, true Retro, or find something new to do. Absolutely, but then again, that's expecting too much of them, Retro. Much easier to just bitch. I mean, honestly, whenever I go on Twitch, it's just to chill and have a good time. I'm just kind of sharing with everyone, again, the games and stuff that we all enjoy and we all love. I mean, and just kind of using that, and then just all kind of venting about the day because you're at work and everything. I mean, that's how it always has been for me. But
Oh, I get it, man. That's what I do.
yep. So I mean, for me, when I see people troll or people get into stuff, I'm always just there like, just why? I just see it as like a constant waste of time. But what do I know? Did you say Huber? I mean, he might have.
Maybe.
Uh, but how's everything, man?
Not bad. Just fucking B, man. Holiday season. Getting everything
Yes,
done. Especially with the fucking kiddo. Oh, fucking
that's
just
that time of
nonstop.
year.
Like, that's why I
You know,
ran late today. She had a rehearsal that runs till 9 tonight for a band performance, and she forgot her music here, so I had to run it in.
ooh,
Yeah. But
but
yeah, it's
everything
just
went well,
fucking.
I hope.
Oh, yeah. I just had to drop it off.
Okay.
But yeah, damn, just everything going on.
It's that time of year. No, and then, you have the presents and you have everything else like going through and everything. The holidays just, I can see why it's so stressful for so many.
Oh, for sure. It's like I shut off stream and then I'm just out of my chair and I don't sit down till fucking 10 o'clock at night.
Hmm.
I can't wait till that shit's done for a couple weeks.
You and me both. I mean, usually when I get home, I don't really get into anything until sometimes a few hours, when I'm home, and by then it's already like 10 or 11 o'clock.
Yep. It's just too late to do anything except kick back and relax.
Yeah, which is why a lot of times when I get home, I just end up watching streams. If Frank's
Hmm.
on or if Sark's on or anyone's playing, usually I'll just peruse and just have fun there and everything else. And then it's another day going by and it's like, yeah, well, by the time I get home, I just don't want to do anything.
Yep.
Because I spent so much time during the day doing everything, you just don't have any stamina anymore. Oh, Bud reading chat backwards. Oh yeah, but that's just what we always expect of him, Retro.
Dude, it's half the entertainment over there.
I mean, heck, most of the time he totally ignores what I said though. And then it's like, I didn't know what it is. I was like, I told you in the chat, Bud, but you didn't read what I said. And he's like, what, you wrote something? And I'm like, yes, I did.
Best part is you get 4 or 5 people talking in a string, hit him with a jump scare as he's reading halfway through it, loses his place and gets all flustered.
uh, uh,
Fucking Bud.
yeah, damn right. I miss him so much.
Did I do that? God damn it, man. That's probably. I'm just high, man. I'm just high. Let's be real about it.
Yeah, but it's still fun though. Even through all of the high stuff, we're all having a good time at least. So at least there's that. But no, it's just a fun time with Bud to just do that every time. But I just hope everything's going well. It's been a while since I've seen him.
He posted up in Discord a couple weeks back. May even been only a week ago.
Yeah, I see him pop in every so often. He says hello and stuff, but I know he's just got a lot going on. Level 1's I'm just saying, like, eventually you get so much in the chat, you just miss stuff.
Yeah, dude, it does get to cruising at a certain point. It's definitely get rougher, but I don't really want to turn on slow mode. I hate slow mode sometimes, like especially with
Yeah.
PCG and shit.
No, I've seen that too. Like people do that, like when their chats are really active and stuff. And I've always found that to be kind of, it does take away from the experience. I can understand why some people do it because you have so many people in your chat, and you want to give like everybody a chance to like say something and be noticed and everything. But sometimes I think it just can't be helped that what ends up happening is you just end up undercutting a lot of like the activity.
I think I need a better setup because I use Chatterino for my chat, and I think I just
Mhm.
need to better set up the subdivisions on everything. Really filter out some shit and just throw it in other categories.
Yeah.
I think that would probably help me out quite a bit, but again, just to-do list, man, never ending.
No, absolutely. I mean, There's always a backlog list every time. You think you're gonna get there, and it's like, up. I got all this stuff to do still. But what
Yeah,
other
going back.
games are you wanting to? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, going back to the whole troll talk, man. I think half my luck is just being in the morning. I think most of the kids are in school.
Yeah, they're just too. They're just too in the morning or whatever to really be doing anything like that. No, I totally get it.
I just think I really luck out with the hours for that. Now,
Yeah.
nighttime probably be a lot fucking rougher.
Hey, it's sometimes it's just like some days though. Some days you have it like I don't know what's in the water, but like some days you'll get like where several people will come in a chat like nothing's going on in Frank's for like a while as you said, but like then all of a sudden randomly one night you'll get like several people who all of a sudden come in and you have to end up like timing them out and be like, God, what's been going on today? It's like one of those weird things. Like it's never consistent. Like you would think, like yeah, in the evening you'll get some. Sometimes there's just some days where you just like about a number of people, and it's like, where do these people come from?
Hmm.
It's weird like that. But it's very rare I've ever had to ban someone. I mean, when Frank says yeah, it's rare. I mean, it's very rare that it's ever gone to a point where someone's like so bad that you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. Most of the time, whenever Frank does anything, it's probably timing someone out because they lost their cool. Like Banchez, as we were talking about, losing his cool because, FSU didn't get into the college football playoff, and he was like losing his shit and then questioning Frank's fandom. Which,
yeah, some people just lose their shit too quick.
I mean, look, I understand why people could get frustrated about something like that, but I just don't get how insulting someone else is going to make anyone see where you're coming from. Like I just don't get like, okay, I'm pissed, therefore I'm like, you're not getting what I'm putting down, or you're not like agreeing exactly with what it is, so therefore that means you have to be like a fair weather fan. What? Like, where did that come from? Like, I understand why Frank was just like, yeah, you need to cool off a little while because clearly you're there, and I understand the frustration. I get it. If I was a big fan of college football, I would understand why someone who really follows a team would be upset at the fact that you didn't get in because by committee. I could understand why that could be off-putting, but
Yeah, but to that degree, man, that's a bit.
no, it is definitely a bit. I mean, you need to chill. You need to calm down and realize, while we could be frustrated about something, you don't have to act like a dick about it, because newsflash, no one's going to get you any more for that. People are usually going to just ignore you. I mean, I was just there like ready to just time him out myself, like to be like, yeah, I don't know why you're questioning people's fandom, man. Like, I don't know why you think that's going to like win hearts and minds or make people understand you more. If anything, it's just going to make people look at you and be like, yeah, you're kind of an asshole. I mean, yeah, retro. I mean, I think the caps is kind of ridiculous, but the funny thing is, I just kind of, whenever he does a thing, I mean, he comes in and says like one thing in the chat, and then he's like gone. So it's like I'm always kind of like, let him do his thing, and then he'll go away.
Oh, absolutely. Run their bit and disappear.
Yeah, because no one acknowledges them, and then they just are like, yeah, whatever.
I guess I missed what we're talking about.
Talking about a little bit of everything, honestly.
Ah.
Roles, video, games we were liking, going to work, and how that. I mean, we were dabbling in a lot of different things.
Right, just shooting the shit on a Wednesday, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
My kind of time.
nothing better to do. Might as well do it, right?
I'm all for it.
All right, coach, bring out the cracker. Ah! Anyways. So, this whole year, it just seems like a lot of streamers are dropping off, too.
I don't get that, man. Twitch seems like it's fucking coming back at least decent. I never knew when it was good, but it seems like it's better than it's been.
I
There's a
know.
lot of good people out there, but yeah, I mean, there are some. I don't know, like there's definitely been some people that I've noticed that their time is moved away from like streaming all the time, and it could be because you have a lot of things going on in their lives or stuff going on, but at the same time you have a lot of good people streaming in retro and other places for Twitch. So I just feel like streaming is, I feel like it's still it stands out very much. And you have even people like Fox or others that are now going out there and streaming, and then you have people looking over at me saying, Gal, when are you
Mm.
going to stream? And it's just like, I don't know, maybe someday. Yeah, Solid gave up on me a long time. It's like, yeah, whatever. You keep saying that every day, and then it's like,
Someday.
we're still here waiting. So,
I mean, if you're gonna stream, you're gonna do it. Like,
I mean, it's on the list of things I'd want to do. I mean, it's not like I'm against the idea.
right.
Kind of warmed up to it the more that time's gone on because all my good friends stream. So, like, at some point, I'm just kind of like, you know what? I mean, I have to think about what I'm going to do. It's probably going to be that I'm just going to play a game and then I'll be like, you know what? Let me put on the stream. Like, it's just going to be like something random like that. It's just going to be like, I'm doing this. Maybe it'll be a Lunar game or something because I like those games so much, and I'll just be like, you know what? Let me have everybody in there. Why not? Like, I don't really think it's going to be a real thought out kind of thing.
Anyways,
At least not initially, anyway.
I'm gonna say nothing wrong with fucking winging it. I wing 90% of my shit. I just treat it like fucking old days back, fucking playing like WoW and shit back like before it got super fucking diluted. Like when guilds were super tight. Fucking just pulling up voice chat, shooting the shit with everybody, catching people in chat that way. It's just why I treat it like that way nowadays.
Yeah.
I,
I just don't think, people put a lot of thought, and I think it's great or whatever, and probably after I start streaming it would, but like at least initially I probably would just kind of wing it. I would just kind of be like, well, let me just kind of learn or get used to whatever. And I mean, big thing I think that I've learned from watching so many people stream is probably just, people have really stressed, don't focus so much on how well you're doing. Just, have fun about it. And I think that's the big lesson I really took from really listening to people is just, don't focus so much on your numbers. I mean, it's good to kind of be good and see what's successful and what's not, but like, don't take it too much to heart. Because I mean, most of the people that I've watched started off kind of only having a handful of people watching anyway.
mm-hmm. I started 7 years ago, straight up PS4, doing Black Ops 3. Go figure. But yeah, kind of grew into it, after a while. I mean, Coach, you said you did bongo streams.
Yeah. Did those for a good month and a half when I first started. That was initially how I picked up the first couple regulars. Just hell, they're still with me till today. Till today, excuse me. I was fucking Caskin, Wilson, fucking Six. They were all fucking there from the start.
Shit.
Fucking Swole.
Speaking of coming from the start, hey, Binary Storm. How's it going, buddy?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, those are the OGs. Those are the people that are going to be with you through thick and thin. Those are your big fans.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been cool. Again, still never fucking would have expected half of this. Fucking every day's a surprise. Guess that's the easiest way to put that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can look forward to that.
One thing I will argue though, is everybody that says don't look at numbers, I'm fucking a complete opposite. I will change things up every couple weeks based on what does and doesn't work. I watch the fucking numbers.
Oh, okay. I mean, I meant to just be like, I mean, of course, I think it's good to see what works and what doesn't. I think like to say you should never look at it, I think is not right. But I think what I'm meaning is that at the same time, you shouldn't be like, oh, if like you're never getting anything for like, to just, keep at it, I guess is the idea. Like,
the saying of don't look at the numbers is more of while streaming. Because if you're doing it while you're streaming, that's when it's going to drive you nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, afterwards you can look at your stream numbers all you want, and then, yeah, that'd be fine. But during the middle of the stream,
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying more so like to like yeah, you shouldn't be like, oh, like absolutely like because oh, I do all this stuff and no one's doing anything about it. Like wow, I just must be like some people who take it really to heart, like on
Oh
something
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Like per day
is where it
basis.
can be a yeah, like but I think if you're like administratively, you're looking at your streams and you kind of say, okay, these ones where I'm doing stuff generally like this, those lead to a lot more interactive, like kind of stream stuff going on. And then there's other things that I'm doing while I might like them, they're not really engaging or not really getting, a lot of things. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's just like on a macro level wanting to like do the best for like what your streaming career is to kind of encourage those kind of things that are going to get the most activity for you and the most interaction like with chat and stuff like that. I think that's perfectly fine.
And you
And I would think is good.
can't also be
With
like, well, I'm streaming this game, this popular game, Chrono Trigger. This one person who's streaming has like 100 views. Why am I only getting 2? It's not going to work out well. You can't do it like that either.
That too. Well, yeah, don't just think because someone else does something. I mean, that might also be because that's just maybe they're able to make it work or they have a certain community. There's always other variables, whatever. But I'm just saying, like on a macro level, I think it's fine to look at them and kind of balance how that's going to work with what you're doing streaming and stuff like that. But I think it's always good to like balance that beyond taking it to such a degree that like you're cutting yourself down or you're doing stuff about it because you're just like, wow, I'm just like not able to be like successful about it. I mean, when you hear like from a lot of good streamers who have tons of views that when they started out, like for many years, they hardly had anyone really watching them at all. For a long time before they finally like it turned around. They maybe people they started coming into interaction with people in the chat, and it started taking off and stuff like that. I mean, for Frank, for example, I mean when he started out, which was only probably a little bit before I became his mod, because I mean I've been with him for wow like 7 almost 8 years at this point, and I mean back then he only was getting like maybe a handful of viewers on average that would watch his streams like early on. But now, on average, like Frank probably gets like a good, like I would say his average is probably somewhere in the order of anywhere from 40 to 60 viewers whenever he's streaming. And that only, started happening later on. Like it didn't start for him that way. That was many years down the road where he was starting to pull, those kind of numbers with those kind of things. So I think, it's good to just kind of balance it and with like, hey, if if you stay true to yourself and, you do the things that you enjoy and you're able to channel that, I think, to the chat. Because I think I think Frank, it's a myriad of different things. I think it's like kind of like he's good at like certain things and he's just a butthead. So, I mean, you throw that all together and like, it's fun. To really enjoy and stuff like that, but everybody has that differently. Like not everybody is a Frank. Coach is just chill, and you just feel like you're really you've come back from home from work, and you're just like having a good time at night. You're just chilling, you're shooting the shit, you're having fun and everything. To me, that really speaks wonders to a stream. Like that's the kind of thing I look for when I'm doing that, because other people they might have other things that they look for in a stream. Like to me, that's like grade A for me, because after work, like you don't want to do anything else. In my mind,
Binary is bringing up a good point right there. Also, large part is viewership and engagement.
Yeah,
and I mean, I can't tell you how many times like with Bud, I seen him start small, get a little bit larger and stuff like that, and it's because viewer engagement. And I mean Throg with his stream, what was that called? Boss battles. Yeah, the boss battles that he does. And that stuff can bring viewers back. Captain Retro, the way how he talks to his viewers and stuff like that. And not everybody like Bud, Throg, and Captain Retro. I'm going to give you these 3 examples. Far different, because of like with Bud, he'll be cussing or whatever while playing RA. Sometimes he'll do not Gardic phone, but Gardic stream or something like that. Frog, I don't really hear him cuss, but his engagement with community is more of an RPG, anime, knows the stuff what he talks about than the boss battles and stuff like that. Captain Retro, who doesn't like to cuss because his kids are around, more family friendly. Three different types of streamers, three different types of communities, yet it's all retro. And they can hold a viewership of their own because their engagement with the community. And you're going to see a lot of different people in all three different streams. And while being mod in it, I also got to keep in mind, this streamer likes stuff done this way, this streamer does stuff this way. So that, I mean, as a mod, it also keeps you on your toes, but it also helps me as a streamer to get those different interactions in also.
Yeah. You were saying something, Coach.
I was just laughing.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that speaks very much to that there's not one tried and true way to be a good stream. You know, it's very much of looking at, like, pulling your strengths and looking to the things that, you know, there, and just really being able to share that zeal with your community that you have, you know, that connects with you, and being able to share that kind of stuff. If you're able to do that, you're probably going to be successful, I would think. Maybe it's not always the case, but I mean, that's at least what I see for, you know, everyone who's been able to build that community for themselves in there. Coach asks his chat a ton of questions. Well, we have to be we have to really be brought up to questioning. You know, a lot of us need to be questioned. Some more than others.
What kind of questions? What kind of questions did you ask your chat, Coach?
Shit, I don't remember. Usually, whatever's coming out my ass at the time.
Was it something about ABBA?
Did we talk about ABBA? I think that was Frank's chat. We were talking about ABBA.
I just remember in your chat while you're playing Vice City or something like that.
Oh, yeah, we had ABBA rolling.
As Nick brought it up.
Hey, it was on the fucking GTA radio, man. Came through, we're good to go.
Yep.
Vice City. That's one of my favorite PS2 games.
Sadly, I played Vice City Stories, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Vice City
Stories.
Okay. Which is, I mean, I guess in spirit it has certain things, but yeah, nothing could beat the original. The original is like that's the genuine article.
Tommy Vassetti.
There were so many times where I would spend time going around the city and playing the radio. Like, that's some of my favorite time after school that I would just go through there around there. I mean, I would do the missions and everything, and I enjoyed them, you know, for what they were and everything. But especially a big part of it was just getting to drive around town and just listen to the soundtrack. Like, that the radio and everything was just a lot of fun.
Welcome in, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Speaking of Nick.
Right.
I'm telling you. And then you say I'm a robot. You like pop up the second we're like talking about you.
him and ABBA.
Yeah, speaking of Vice City, you ready for 6 to go back to Vice City?
Oh yes.
Oh dude.
I'm pumped about that one.
Yeah, that is freaking badass.
And everybody that is like upset by it, like, why can't they just do a new? You gotta think about it. Vice City never had actual like main storyline GTA thing. Vice City was just a created game. Yeah,
it was like a kind of like spin-off, like kind of separate thing from it. I mean, it did follow some aspects from GTA 3, but like it definitely like pulled its own thing. And honestly, I mean, to me, it's a wonderful place. I mean, if they were to go back to it, hey, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I had so much fun with that whole entire venue. It evoked so much of the Miami Vice of the era. It definitely evokes like so much of that time.
Now the whole GTA 5, while I enjoyed it, it stayed on too long.
Oh god, far too long.
Yes.
It's like watching that damn TV show that just won't end.
I mean, we can all be fans of something, but I think there always has to be like kind of a time where something ends. You know, because if it just keeps going on and on, eventually it just gets stale.
Yep.
and it's difficult to really stay on. I mean, we love stuff. We love the things that we love and everything. But I think there's a good point where you have to say yes, but it's good to kind of put it down because if you don't, you're just going to get tired of it.
Yep, and at the end, it's just going to turn into crap, and everybody's going to hate it. So just let it go at some point.
Yeah, and then you kind of forget what it is that you liked about it in the first place because it's just so worn out that it just becomes a caricature at some point, and it's a shame. Some people say, oh, you could always play this game again and again and again. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? The point of why it still endures is because it wasn't run into the ground. That was the reason why, because it stays with you, you like it or whatever. That's why, like, when everybody wants a sequel, like tons of sequels to something, for example. I mean, now in today's age, like when they release something, you have companies already saying, hey, we're going to make a shared universe with this game and everything. And it's like, you're kind of like, look, you didn't even release the game yet. Don't you want to, like, at least see whether it's going to be successful or not before you, like, dump a whole bunch of money into making, like, a universe for it? Like, that just seems like kind of getting ahead of yourself. Like, why not just let the game be good and let it, like, be itself and everything, and then maybe you want to make a sequel to it? Honestly, I think kind of, and I know this is probably a hot take, but I could do with a lot less sequels. Like, just tell a good story, have something be really good, and then move on to something else. Tell a new story, do something unique about something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just I mean, that's a hot take, because I mean, people really love their sequels and they really want, tons of stuff. You have people saying, hey, why wasn't there a Chrono Trigger 2 really even, or, why wasn't there this? I mean, I did that to get Solid to roll his eyes again, by the way. And all this kind of stuff. And the idea is, why not just let things be themselves? And then once we enjoy it, we have fun, just let it be. Let it go. And do something else with it.
I think you mean Pokey Catch.
Pokey.
God damn it! Fuck it.
Shit.
I already got him anyways. We're good.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
We're checking its balls really well.
We're checking them Ultra Balls. Yeah.
Glaceon, is that another Eevee?
Yep.
That's the Ice Eevee.
Yep. That was like, wasn't that one of the first ones?
Well, Glaceon? No.
That was Gold Silver, I think. Gen 2, okay. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Let's see, where? Oh, you don't have the bot that says what number it is. Oh, okay, because
let's see. Is it ad or is it Fortnite?
Jeez.
None of those.
But I mean, just personally, that's how I felt about it. But we live in an age where, like, everyone wants to run things into the ground. So I know I'm in the minority on that opinion. Because again, anyway, go ahead, Coach.
I was just going to tell Nick, if he's worried about the PokeCheck not coming back, it's because they changed that bullshit. And it's garbage now. Basically, they made it so it returns. Well, it doesn't return a message if you have it. And it only returns if you don't have the Pokemon. So you don't know if it's not working at all anymore.
No, he's saying there's a message.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Due to conflicts with the channel's moderation.
Oh, that's fucking weird then.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what, like, it might be a banned word.
What is he trying to say?
That's what I don't know. If it was something about ads or Fortnite, then that could be it.
Or maybe he was going to spam Final Fantasy 14.
Good chance of that.
And hey, if it did that, hey, good job, bot. No, just kidding.
I came block term. Oh shit, I have like 34 block terms.
Damn.
Wow, yeah. Wow, solid. What have you been doing?
Well, a lot of it was because the best viewers, follows, primes, all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Then want to become famous. Overwatch.
Told me how, man.
Overwatch, Apex, Fortnite are first 3 block terms.
They've been really getting good at catching those bots, though.
Then, of course, all the variations of ads because of idiots that can't take a hint.
Oh, why are we watching ads? Ads suck. Yeah, we know.
So you can
we
tell
get
who didn't grow up with TV.
it, right? Because you had to put up with that every time.
Yep.
You'd have a choice. You couldn't fast. Like people are like, "Oh, it's not skippable. You can't fast forward." Yeah, back then you couldn't do any of that. You had to watch those ads.
Goku powered his ass up through 3 fucking Hostess commercials and a Dawn dish soap. You
And
bet we went through 3 episodes too.
Will
just
Goku reach Super Saiyan 3? Tune in next week for Goku Super Saiyan 3.
oh,
Man.
it's been a running gag since probably the beginning of my channel with Fortnite and Overwatch.
Hey, I'm not gonna complain with any of
Nope.
that because honestly, I've been in enough of those chats to see stuff to be like, I take care of that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, like I did play a little bit of Fortnite after PUBG, and I just couldn't get into it, and I think I was streaming Black Ops 3 or something like that, and everybody kept saying, "Oh no, it was Star Wars Battlefront." And I kept having people come in, "Oh, you should be playing Fortnite, blah, 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 blah." So I started banning the word Fortnite. Like, damn it, no.
Look, I'm a firm supporter. I totally understand because after a while, you're just kind of sick of
Well,
that shit.
my
I'm
brother,
not playing it. Get it?
who also loved to play Fortnite, realized he couldn't come into my chat because of his name. So he changed his name to Fartlight. God damn it. I would have Lee, old mod here. She was like, do you want me to ban this Fartlight person? They seem to be trolling you really hard. I'm like, it's my brother. It's fine.
But you still would have enjoyed it if she timed them out, though, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, you still would have got a kick out of it.
Would have been an angry message. Text. Then, of course, he probably would have got my mom involved.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, at least it would have been worth it before that.
I see Frank in chat lurking.
Oh, is he lurking?
Yeah, I'm calling out a lurk.
Frank.
And
Oh yeah, I see it. I see a greasy boob somewhere in there.
and dark. Yeah, Dark already messaged me. He said that he thought it was next week.
Yeah, he gave us a week, 2 weeks. He didn't tell us which one till tonight. Well, earlier.
Right. Well, actually, technically, I did announce it in Frank's stream.
Oh, well, I missed it.
Yeah, I know you weren't there, but I was supposed to.
I just saw your message, and when I was coming home, I was just like, "Wait, isn't it today?" Like I was confused.
Yeah.
I probably was. I think probably just everyone was just like, "Is it today? Is it next week?" Like I just wasn't sure about it.
I'm not really too worried about it.
And let me tell you, like during the week, it's always rough with me because of work. So
Yeah.
it's just always kind of iffy about it. But then I saw you in there and you messaged about like that you were in voice chat, and I was like, oh, okay.
We got a good chatting with Coach. Always
Good
fun.
time.
Yep.
Always a pleasure. Uh,
And of course, like even with the other guys, I know it's Wednesday. They're probably circle jerking to Call of Duty anyways.
Probably, I mean, honestly, I think it probably would be better if it was like during a weekend. Now it's like a better chance of getting everybody.
Oh, for sure. Probably like a Saturday night or something.
Yeah, that's my thinking too. Like the weekday was always going to be kind of an issue.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.5.
2.5 by 3. No, 2.5 over over 5 days or something. You have to like have like the most ridiculous title, like a Kingdom Hearts title.
You forgot the remastered at the end.
Oh yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. I mean, yeah, Call of Duty 365.5 days.
Days over 2 or something.
Yeah, fucking that game. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
The AC Retro knows. Seriously, someone at the table at Square was paid to come up with that title.
Oh man.
And nobody sat there and looked at him and said, "Dude,
I'm
that's
more worried
shit."
about the people that okayed it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like everyone looked at the table, they had their meeting, and they were like, "You know what? That's great. Let's go with that."
It must have been slid under the table like right at deadline.
Yeah, they were just like, "You know what? We'll go with that. We don't have much time. We don't have much time. Let's just go ahead with that." I don't know, but
They could have called it Project Roxas.
and then they have the other one. Ah, jeez. The problem with Kingdom Hearts was that they just had so many titles after a while. It just kind of it just became too big for its own good. Like if they kept it simple, I think it would have been fine, but they had to like go overboard with it, and eventually it just kind of collapsed in on itself.
Either Fortnite, Overwatch, or Apex. What was it?
Those
Apex?
definitely are up Nick's alley.
Yeah.
Fucking retro.
Yeah. Overwatch, Fortnite, Apex. So I'm Overwatch. See, right there.
Retro, well done.
That's a good one.
Really good. because it is, Nick. Solid is done with the hype. Actually, no, he wasn't hyped to begin with. So I mean,
No, it wasn't.
he just was like, no.
Next, if y'all keep it up, I will ban Final Fantasy VI from chat.
Oh
yeah,
go right ahead. You're not stopping me.
I'll get so much backlash for that one.
Hey, I'll laugh. I'm just gonna laugh when because me. I mean, I'm a fan, but I'm not the kind of person who's gonna lose a shit because someone doesn't like it or something like that. But just thinking of the chat, when you have a bunch of fans coming in, you're just like, yeah, this game is just shit. I would probably crack the hell up.
Oh.
Just because some people, when it comes to Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI, you criticize them, and it's like you're criticizing life itself.
Oh,
or something, and it's just people don't have to like the same games you like, dude. It's okay.
I'm actually I can't wait to start 16.
I've heard decent things about 16, actually.
I picked up for
I've been
30,
to
so
pick it up myself. All right, actually, I have to step away for a bit, but
okay.
I will be back when I can. Okay.
All right, now back to the interview with the coach. All right.
Alrighty.
How many grapes can you fit in your mouth?
Oh, probably one. One.
One. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you tried
That's a damn
two?
shame. I haven't. It's a bit daring for me, man.
So, Nick, do you want to put your grapes in Coach's mouth? Ask for a friend.
Oh, I get you, man. See, and I'm here to just ruin the dreams.
Exactly.
You set them up, I'll knock them down, man.
All right, so what's been your favorite game of the year so far that you streamed?
Oh, game of the year? Shit, man. That's a fucking tough one. Honestly, 5 is up there for Final Fantasy.
Okay.
That was a solid one. Trying to think of games I haven't played before. Because I played a good chunk of games I've played before. 5 was fucking good. Besides that, decent platformer. That RD Lightfoot game wasn't too bad. I don't know if it qualifies for best of the year though. Damn, man. Get me with a fucking toughie.
Nick says Parasite Eve.
Aw, hell no. It was good, but not that good.
Retrosexual says I'm Not Black. That apparently was a dream crusher.
Poor Nick.
And Captain Dark says drop him straight down in there.
Oh, shit. Whoa, what's up, Dark Man?
I know.
Jeez, teasing us, popping into chat, but can't come in and say hi.
I think it's because you're white.
Ah, damn it, man. I got the black background. Ain't that good enough? I don't have my camera on.
Mr. Sexual with his chocolate? Wow. I mean, I think he heard Lifted was going to be here, and that's why he didn't want to show up. That's twice I get to tell Lifted.
Fucking goddamn it.
I mean, hell, not even Lifted showed up.
Right, Bud was supposed to be here. Bunch
Right.
of people said they were good.
I don't know what happened. But, oh well. It is what it is.
Their loss.
Zach, we're having a great time.
Oh, hell yeah.
And tomorrow, I get another day off.
Oh, fuck yeah. What you doing tomorrow, man?
I don't know. I kind of want to get back into Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Solid game. Yo, what up, Nev?
No, I'll fill in. Wow. Black Up has arrived. What up, Navanas? How's it going, buddy? Man, I was looking in Nev's stream earlier, too.
Oh, yeah.
Hell of a fucking streamer, man. Alright. Coach, I gotta leave you by yourself real quick. I got a phone call coming in.
Oh, shit.
Just entertain.
Oh, fuck. Lost my head. Now I lost my fucking... Goddamn. Just a disembodied voice. Well, shit. I'm doing good, man. Just me now. Shit. How'd Kirby Dream Course end? I saw you finish the game. What do you got left for badges? I left you on holes in one before I popped over here. Also, Retro, where we at for the bot tonight, man? What you got left you're working on? Wait, we had an Espeon? Goddamn, back-to-back Eevee evolutions. Man, motherfucker didn't even leave me with fucking music. Damn. Well, I'm just gonna leave you guys with some uncomfortable silence. You got too much to do. Dude, you're a fucking madman for even trying that set. Fucking madman for it. Have to get silver medals for the original courses, which is kind. Okay, it's not bad. Doesn't sound too bad, but again, that set looks like complete fucking ass, man. Complete fucking ass. Ah, shit. Either way, good to see you had a good stream, man. Why is my mic stuck open? Huh, there we go. But yeah, dude, it looks like fucking trash. Just like a straight fucking slap Kirby on this to sell this garbage ass game. Oh man, I can't believe you're fucking attempting that. Now, didn't you say Sark was doing that too, or Oh, no worries, man. I'm always there. I lurk a lot, man. I'm fucking always lurking. Yeah, I'll throw fucking. I always have my fucking max allotted fucking streams on. I don't see no reason not to, man. Support a friend. Even if I fucking am off busy, fucking can't keep up with shit. He's not going to do it. Good. Holy shit, man. I'm about to say some of the shit he gets done. I could see him doing it, but goddamn, it just looks like a massive fucking time dedication in sync. Massive time dedication in sync. Again, I'm fucking impressed you're doing that shit, man. And I'm going to have to take you up on your offer to play some net play sometime. We'll have to check out, see how the latency is between us. It shouldn't be bad. I'm East Coast US, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Sounds good.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, phone call, sorry. I'll be getting off shortly anyways, because I got food coming.
Ooh, nice. What you getting?
Wendy's Biggie Bag.
Don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
You never had Wendy's?
Like fucking McDonald's boxes or some shit?
It's just like well, I get the bacon cheeseburger with fries and nuggets and then a drink.
All right. Okay. So yeah, like the McDonald's like fucking $5 deal box.
They're
just fucking. I don't have a Wendy's near me, which sucks. Like anything besides McDonald's, I'm driving at least 45 minutes for. One way. Yeah, the good old joys of living out in the middle of nowhere.
Through Time Splitters 2 subset. This particular horrendous. Yeah. I played with somebody from Brazil and it worked out well. Cool.
Nice.
I've never tried the net play, but I always wanted to, but yeah, streaming is secondary to me now.
Oh, even besides streaming, just to fucking dig around and play some games, man, I wouldn't mind doing it. I mean, I got Fightcade set up, but that's quite restricted to just fighting games.
Do you have a PlayStation or?
I do have a PS5.
I gotta give you my name sometime.
My account.
Yeah.
Well, the wife's, but either way, we all share one. Honestly, I don't play too much on it. It's rare I find a good fucking exclusive. Last one I played was Returnal. I got Hot Wheels on it. What else? A few other things, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I got both the Final Fantasies. Well, technically 3 because I had 4 for PS4.
Oh yeah, I got all my PS4 stuff. I don't count that. I didn't even think about that.
And I just picked up actually Horizon Forbidden West. Also, along with Cyberpunk.
Really good things about that.
Yeah,
I've heard great things about it.
I love the very first one on PS4, Zero Dawn. So I had to get Forbidden West, like continue with the story, see how it is. I'm actually excited for that one. I also actually just picked up the Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak combo pack, bundle pack.
Oh, nice. What'd you get that for? I imagine Switch?
No, it was on PS5.
Oh, shit. I didn't know it was on PS5. Holy
shit. They have a big deal right now. It was like $30 for both.
I wonder if it's crossplay with PC.
I don't think it is.
Damn. I know the Switch one's independent, but I was hoping the Xbox or PS4 or 5 one would be crossplay.
See, is Monster Hunter Rise crossplay?
Because I love me some Monster Hunter, man. Hell, I own 2 copies of Rise already. I got my one on the Switch, and then I never bought Dawnbreak, but I switched over to Steam and got the expansion there.
Yeah, it says no crossplay. Damn.
That's lame. Like, I get it, like I said, for the Switch, because that's restricted to 30 FPS.
Right.
But there should be no reason PS shouldn't be.
PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Yep, they should all crossplay, but damn, that sucks.
I actually bought Monster Hunter World and never got a chance to play it. Like, I just stopped buying the online, PlayStation Online, you know. Because I never justified it playing online around the time. I was just got my PC and was doing RA at the time. Now that I got a PS5 and I'm back on it, I'm like, damn, I got to play all these games now. Damn it.
And also agreed, Dark. That shit really needs to be fucking crossplay. It's long overdue we get one. But yeah, I mean, my opinions on World, man, you didn't miss a goddamn thing. I consider that probably the weakest one in the series out of all of them.
Even with the Iceborne pack?
Even with that, yep. Like, I'd say, like, try the fucking 2, 3 back on the PSP, 4 on the DS. All way better. I hated World.
Oh, well.
Like, they had that scout fly mechanic where they locked monsters and key quests behind that shit. Oh, dude, that shit just was a dumb grind. Just walking around, finding footprints and shit.
Okay.
Absolutely fucking hated it.
So, Rise is $20 for right now. Hey, Infamous, how's it going? Okay,
Yo,
Rise.
Infamous.
Okay, there it is. Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak is still $30
Nice.
for PS4, PS5, yeah. Ends on the 21st.
It's not bad. Not gonna lie, I have no intention of doing that grind a third time. I've done it a couple times. It's a good grind, but I'm already at nice end game geared.
I mean, as I said, I just platinum Miles Morales, so I might actually start that.
Aw, dude, enjoy it. Enjoy. It's a great fucking ride. It takes a little bit to get your hands and get used to the silk bind usage, but once you get used to it, it feels good.
Keeps you away from Modern Warfare.
Good. Same shit, same shit. How you doing tonight?
Holiday shopping. Did you get all your Christmas shopping done? If you celebrate.
Ooh, I did. Shit, that finished up last week. I hit up all that online. I mean, I say it's all done, but anything major, maybe like a stocking stuffer walking through a store if we see something, but the majority's done.
Okay.
How about yourself, man? All ready for the fucking holidays?
The hell are we talking about tonight? We're talking about anything and everything. Yeah, I got all mine done. I still need to get a few things, but you know, since I work at Walmart,
Hey, you should get first dibs now, man.
you would think so.
Or are they real dicks about that?
They're kind of dicks about it. Like, I'm sure third shift, if you work third shift stock, you get away with it, but since I'm second shift, yeah.
Yeah, you can't hide that shit too well.
Talking about butter sausage? No, but we were talking about Coach putting 2 grapes in his mouth.
I'm determined? Probably not.
Yeah. We will never know he's not on cam.
It's a damn shame, I tell you.
I think we lost Scout for the evening anyways, so... And what game are you playing right now on stream?
On stream? Let's see. I gotta finish up Castlevania 1. I evidently had the bad fucking ROM. The one that crashes all the time.
Oh.
So last couple days I've crashed coming up to death 4 times now. I've had a couple corruptions on the fucking screens and shit. But tomorrow I'm gonna get back to that. I was playing Adventure Island in the meantime.
Yeah, I saw you were playing Adventure Island. Yeah, I went off to play with Modern Warfare. Wow.
I just needed something else instead of fucking Castlevania.
Which Adventure Island was that? That wasn't the first
3.
one. Okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't go off to play COD. Like, come on. Hey guys.
He came. He went off to play with titties, just to make Nick jealous. Yo, Baho. So-
Baho with the sub.
Yo, Baho.
Yeah. I can't really do a bean because I'm off camera.
Goddamn solid. We just can't. We're missing the pieces there. We're just not showing us the entertainment.
Yeah, that doesn't work on this scene. I'll refund that.
Nah, it's fine. Hey, Baho. How are you, buddy? Oh yeah, of course, yes.
I mean,
I'm not contesting that.
he was supposed to be here tonight, but yeah.
Ah, Frank, always a day late and $1 short and full of grease. I'm doing fine, Baho. Just tired.
It is coming up on that 9 o'clock hour, though. My food should be here soon, so.
No, that's fine. I'm sure we could get everybody together again.
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
I mean, there is always next week, and they all thought it was next week. So what's the excuse then?
Right?
well, actually, I don't even know then. But we'll see. We'll shoot for next week. See what's going on, Coach. Thank you for being here tonight.
Oh, no problem, man.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to be back tomorrow with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Nice.
Love
Yeah,
that game.
I hear it. Retrosexual
That's a
meows.
great game.
Yeah, we're about to end stream. I got other stuff on. 2-hour podcast. It's only a 2-hour podcast. I'm sorry, Baho. I'll ping you next time I'm live with it. We should be live next Wednesday. We'll try to get it next Wednesday.
We will.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I should be good again.
Yeah.
Nev.
I'm enjoying. I won't be frank. I'll never be that greasy.
Yeah, no. None of us will.
But until then, I mean, I'm just gonna end. I'm not even gonna raid. So, as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. Until then, you guys have a solid night.